Good morning and welcome back to another vlog. We are back in the kitchen, my favorite spot in the house. I love looking out the window here, having my coffee. It is a Sunday morning when I'm filming. My younger son's gonna have a playmate, so I really need to get this intro done really quickly. Otherwise, once the week starts, I won't be able to do anything. But I've got a lot of stuff to show you. I hope you enjoyed the video from last week when I showed you around my guest bedroom and how I decorated it. Today, I think we're gonna go shopping. We will be going to a place called Rusta. It is an inexpensive place here in Sweden where I can pick up a few things, maybe just to add into a tray or something that, or basket even, just to welcome my guests. Okay, so I'm gonna be sipping my coffee. First and foremost, I got some pieces from a Vinted, so I want to open them with you. I haven't opened them. I've got a couple of parcels here, and then we will go through some of the Chinese New Year decor. If anyone is celebrating Chinese New Year, please leave me a thumbs up or a comment in the description box below. Do you decorate for Chinese New Year, or do you just go out and enjoy where you are? Do they celebrate Chinese New Year? I am just so excited for Chinese New Year. I love decorating for it, but I do have to take a few of my decor pieces to my school, because here in Sweden we it is part of the curriculum that we introduce different cultures and religions, and we've got a couple of Chinese kids in school. I've got a Chinese background. My grandfather from my mom's side came from mainland China, so that's why I celebrate, and just for my kids to have an understanding of their background. So let's open this. I bought another sort of a loungewear set. I'm trying to accumulate them slowly. I made a couple of, not orders, but I put it in my basket. I've done an order from Temu, so I don't know when that will go out, but I will definitely show you once these come in. So this one is from Vinted, so it's not brand new, so it is worn. So I paid very little for it, but I really like it. It's Zara. It's a size small. It is just these sort of pants to lounge in. The wide bottom pants here, and then I've got a top to match it. So one is a short sleeve one, so I can actually wear this during the summer, even just to lounge in. So I really like it. I like this sort of color. It's a sort of, it's black, so it's really nice. It's nice and thick. This is what I wanted. So I'm trying to accumulate some of these things just so I can have them in the evening when we watch TV, or even if we have friends over. I think a monochromatic outfit like this reads off really more expensive, and even though it's loungewear, I can still wear it when our friends come over, because our friends are here all the time and I don't really need to get dressed, so to speak, when they're here. And then we've got one more piece. See this one. So sometimes these packages come really well packed, and I don't like to take the scissors to it too much, because sometimes you end up cutting whatever's inside. Oh, this is the white shirt that I ordered, I spoke about. It is, let's see. Oh, really nice white shirt. I love it. It's really, really gorgeous. It's just a button-down white shirt. The reason I like this shirt mostly is because it doesn't have pockets on the two sides. Sometimes they have these big pockets, and quite often they always have really big pockets on the shirts, and I don't find those shirts really very classy looking. This one definitely is really nice because it's a lovely material. I find the Zara clothes are really good quality and mid-range price, so I like shopping at Zara. I like the way they fit on me. I like the way they sit. Sometimes I wonder whether I should order a extra small, but I do order small, so maybe one day I will order an extra small shirt. The pink shirt I wore last week was also from Zara, and that was also a small, so I really like this small. It's a little loose, but it's still not too big on me. I know a lot of people are wearing really baggy shirts and stuff, but I think if you're creating a capsule wardrobe and you want to keep everything sort of streamlined, it needs to be a good fit. So I'm really happy with both of these, but I didn't order any more. I haven't seen anything, and plus I'm going to wait till next month. So like I said, creating my capsule wardrobe, I want to take my time. really sort of see pieces that I really want to have in my wardrobe, not that I buy and then I get rid of. That's just no point. Okay, so I wanted to show you some of my Chinese New Year pieces that I'm going to be decorating with. The first one is the most important one. This one is called Fu, the symbol, Chinese symbol for fortune. So they hang this up. You will see this in a lot of Chinese New Year decor all over the place. So in China, but this means fortune, and I have to be really careful with this. It's so delicate. And they like to hang it upside down. Upside down means that fortune has arrived. This is what I've read, and it's good luck to hang it upside down. But I will be hanging it the right way up, I think, because that's the way I think it hangs up from here. And then I've got this tassel, this long tassel that needs to be attached to the bottom here. So let's do this. It's the entire sign with the tag. I have a hook on my door or window. I don't know where I would hang it up, but I do, like I said, need to take these to my school. So I won't be really decorating a lot this year for Chinese New Year, but I will be putting a few pieces up. But this is a really lovely piece. My mom got it for me from a friend of hers in Hong Kong, and I'm really, really grateful because I've got lovely pieces like this to hang up for Chinese New Year. So I'm gonna put that one down. And then we've got some other pieces like these also to hang up. Decor pieces. I've got a few of these, so they're really lovely to decorate. So I'm going to decorate. I think I'm going to focus on the dining room this year because I want to split up my decor a little bit. I take a few pieces, like I said, to school because I think it's really important that the kids get an idea of different cultures. So these are all the different types of decor that they have or that I have, and obviously it's very, very popular to decorate in red. They're gorgeous, and I'm going to use them to hang up over my dining table. So these are the Chinese New Year lanterns. You open them up like this, and there's a wire that goes through, so I will be decorating with those as well. They're really pretty, so I really love them. And nowadays you can get all of this. Oh, this is coming off, but nowadays you can get all of this shipped from Temu. I mean, it's ridiculous. These things, you don't need to go to Hong Kong or anywhere to buy them. You just go on Temu and you just buy them off of Temu. So even if I wanted more sort of Chinese lanterns, I could definitely go there and pick them up. All right, and then the really beautiful thing that I have for Chinese New Year is this brocade material. I feature it on, it's not brocade, it's sort of printed, I think. I feature it on my channel every single year for Chinese New Year. My mom is so good at sewing, so she made all of these for my wedding. So they are runners with a tassel at the end here. My mom's attention to detail is bar none. She's very, very good at her attention to detail. So she made these. You can see they're so beautifully sewn, and she made them for my wedding. So all of the tables had a runner like this. So I usually like to put these on the table, but I like to hang them up. They're really good hung up, sort of like a banner, which really makes a big statement in the home for Chinese New Year decor. So those are all the pieces for Chinese New Year. I am going to take you shopping with me as well because a lot of the spring decor has come out. It is February here. February is a really nice month here in Sweden because the sun starts shining, the days become longer. So I personally lived in obviously Sri Lanka most of my life, and I don't find the dark really a huge thing here in Sweden. It does get dark really early, November, December, and January, but after that I don't think it really is dark. So technically in Stockholm it's dark 3 months of the year, and it really makes up for it in the summer when it's obviously light for so long. The only thing that I will tell you that with the light, if you feel personally, or this is just me, that you feel like your days are longer and that you can get a lot more done. So for example, when you come home and it's dark, you already feel, even if I come home at 3 o'clock and it's dark, I already feel like, oh, it's evening, I need to cook and relax, and you get tired. And the moment you come here home at that same time when it's light and bright and still sunshine, you feel like, oh, I got so much more time to do a lot more things. So that's the only difference really between not having light and having light. But like I said, I like to focus on all the positive things that you can do when you don't have a lot of light and darker months. And then obviously all of the positive things you can do when it really is light. The one thing that I don't like when it's really light outside is that I notice all of the dust, all of the dirt and dirts on the window. The light, the sunlight really enhances all of that dirt and stuff in your home. So I hate it. Sorry, it's early morning, but I absolutely hate that aspect of having light all the time, because I really notice all the dust and dirt. Some people can live in their homes and not notice it, but I really notice it. So I hope you enjoy the rest of this vlog. Next week, don't forget to join me. We are going to be filming up in the north. So the next week's vlog is going to entail a week up in the north during the winter holidays. We've got something called Sportlov here, Sports Week, and a lot of people go away. We don't always go away because we don't have time or leave from work, but this year we're going to go up to our technically summer house in the north, and I will leave a playlist of all of the videos I have up there in the summer, but we're going to go there during winter this year for Sports Week with the kids. So all of that to come in next week's vlog, and lots of snow. It's really cold. It's so beautiful there. So I hope you enjoy all of the video and the content. Please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the description box below. Do you decorate for Chinese New Year, or do you even go out for it or celebrate, or wherever you are living, do you see Chinese New Year decorations close by? So with all that said, let's jump into the rest of the vlog. So now we are at a place called Yisk. This is a sort of mid-range home decor shop. I usually take you to Hemtex, but I thought we'd take a break and we'd come and have a look at these places. I do find a few odd pieces in these areas, and these shops, like these baskets, they're so beautiful. I really gravitate to this more sort of warmer wood tone. I think it reads off a lot more expensive, but the lighter wood tone baskets were also really beautiful. These planters were also really lovely. They were solid, and I can see you could do a herb garden in them that would look really beautiful. But as you can see, they were quite pricey, ranging between 70 to 80 euros. So, but you did get 2 baskets for that. But this one, I really love it. I keep gravitating to it, but I don't think I will be definitely buying any of these. If you followed along, you'd know that I found 2 hurricane sort of vases or lamps that I have on my dining table at the charity store. So I'm thinking of putting those outside. And if these baskets go on sale after the summer, then I might pick up 1 or 2. So as you can see, a lot of the summer decor has come out. They don't really do spring and summer. They just put all of it out at the same time, because I think the transition from spring into summer in Sweden is not that long as well, and people really do a lot of Easter decor, which is very specific to spring here. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you wanted to see some Easter videos, I will have a link to some of the videos in the description box below. And speaking of Easter, this would be a lovely little cake tray for spring. It was really pretty with the trellis around and the scallop, which is a very hot trend for the last few years. These sort of Moroccan style bowls were also really lovely, but those kind of bowls, I find I really want to find them at the charity store or get them second hand, because I find it has more meaning and I would prefer a more authentic one. Now when we're looking at greenery or plastic greenery, if you're someone like me and you can't keep anything alive, these things are really a lifesaver. Now this one was really beautiful. beautiful. It looked very realistic from the stem and the pot upwards, but I would definitely stay away from something like this. This looked way too plasticky for me, but this one was really, really lovely. But all of those come with quite a hefty price tag. So some beautiful vases as well. These were really, really stunning. They look like something that you would buy maybe if you're watching from the States, sometimes at Target or even a Studio McGee line. I can see that that kind of design come through in their collections. This was also a really nice plant, and then these palm trees were also here. I would stay away from all of them. The only one that I would probably pick up is the first one that we saw. If you're looking for baskets, a place like Jysk here in Sweden is a great option. This shop specifically, I find, has a huge range of baskets, and it meets all of your needs. Since all of the shops are in the area, it's really convenient for me to walk. So let's pop by to Rusta. Rusta is another sort of generic store here, middle of the range. They've got decor pieces, they've got home decor, they've got Christmas, and they've got a few snacks and food pieces, some cleaning equipment. So they have a variety of stuff. The only thing they don't have is a huge range of clothes. They do have socks and some shoes and indoor shoes and things like that. But I like to come here to pick up things like my face masks and toothpaste, because sometimes they can have good deals here and it's cheaper. But as you can see, they've also got a range of plastic or faux plants. Some of these flowers are really, really pretty. Some of them read off more obviously fake, but I was not in the market for any of those. I wanted to walk past. I really am looking to see some of the design trends that I see happening in the States or on YouTube when I watch these channels, and these sort of checkered is a very, very in print on print, a lot of curved edges like this carpet. I think is really stunning with its black edging. And in Sweden for spring, you can see we've got a lot of pastel colors. Let me know, do you get a lot of pastel colors when you go shopping wherever you live? Here in Sweden, pastel colors are a huge trend. You can see all of sort of greens and yellows and pinks and purples. These are all diffusers and candles. It is a very popular aesthetic. Now I have a couple of friends who love this aesthetic, especially a colleague of mine. So really it is a huge trend here in Sweden as well, as much as we also like our neutral decor. Now I'm a very much a neutral girl. I have a sort of transitional traditional style to my home decor, but in Sweden people have lots of different styles. Now it is true that a number of people here in Sweden have the sort of minimalist aesthetic that everyone all over the world is used to from Scandinavia, but that is not true of everyone. We all don't have white homes, we don't all have beige homes, and we don't all have a minimalist home. A lot of us have kids and children, we've got toys. Not everyone has that aesthetic in their house, and I would go as far as to say that not as many people have it. So if you're looking at videos and you think that that's typically what Swedish homes look like, I would beg to differ. But let's have a look at some of the stuff that you can see here. So you can see this shop is a huge variety of stuff. Now they've got all of their summer outdoor furniture as well. They do this setup every single year, and they do have regular pieces that they bring out year after year. Now after this I wanted to go to Plantagen. Now look at the snow. This is all of the old snow that they pile up so that we can drive our cars through all of the parking lots, otherwise it won't work. And it's been really, really cold, and we're going to go to that shop here, Plantagen. This one I took you to before, especially when we had Christmas, and I buy some of my Christmas decor from here. Now this is a fairly expensive shop. It is a chain. It is definitely a very popular shop. People love to come and shop here, and a lot of people buy a lot of their plants from here, and especially in the springtime people come and buy bins of these plants and have redo their gardens. So these are all of the spring flowers that they've started bringing out slowly here, and I wanted to have a look because they change change up the middle of this shop during the season. So I really wanted to go and see what they had coming out for this season. So now we've come into the middle of this shop. So as you can see, everything is empty. They have taken out all of the Christmas stuff that they had quite late here throughout January because they had a lot of sales. I've been coming here regularly, so I've seen it, but now they've started bringing out all of the terracotta pots. It makes me so happy because I love sort of terracotta, sort of very earthy colors, and I really love that aesthetic for spring. I will be doing that in my home as well. Like I said, I'm not going to be changing up a lot for spring, but we're going to bring in some plants, some of my lighter terracotta pots, keep everything a little rustic and really feeling light and airy. I want to declutter again for spring just to keep my house going, but I'm really excited for spring, and I hope you are as well. I love living, like I said, in Sweden for the seasons because obviously I learn to appreciate them every single year. So nothing much really to see. They have started bringing out their summer furniture. Now, I bought a new top table, and actually, if I'm being honest, I bought some chairs here for my table outside. I bought the chairs first a couple of years ago here on sale during Christmas. It was 90% off on teak chairs, which is unheard of. I found them, and then I bought my table last year in the summer on sale from a place called Neo. So I am so excited to use it this year because last year I didn't get to use it as much because I bought it a little later on in the year, and then obviously we went to Sri Lanka, so I really didn't get to enjoy it. But I'm really looking forward to decorating for spring, sitting out there having lots of lunches and dinners, but I do need to find some cushions for those chairs, so that will come in a later vlog. So as you saw, all of the summer stuff is coming out slowly, which is really great, and we will definitely come shopping here again once everything is out. Now, towards the tail end of the shop, you will find a lot of small decor pieces like lamps and these mugs, a lot of things coming out for spring, these sort of flowery, really sort of light and airy pieces, which is really lovely to see. I love coming. This little cart is so cute. We've got all of the summer hats, getting ready to do all of your gardening. And I think here in Sweden, you do a lot of gardening in the spring, because in the spring and summer, because in the winter you can't do anything, so it's almost like you're starting from scratch after the winter has gone, and this winter has been cold with a lot of snow, so people's gardens have got a fair beating during this time of the year. So I do think a lot of people are going to be working really hard in their gardens. So I don't have a garden, but I will definitely be prepping my decks at the back and front for spring, so don't forget to join me. Look at these. Now, these I've seen a few places here in Sweden. Now, I don't particularly like them, but people really like this sort of aesthetic. They have one with oranges. I've never seen the one with strawberries before. This is a blueberry sieve. Now, you use it, once you pick up all your blueberries, you use this to put all of the blueberries in, and then you shake it and all of the leaves come out, and it allows you to clean your blueberries. So I'm going to end the vlog here. We've done a lot of window shopping today. I hope you enjoyed coming along. Don't forget to subscribe. Join me next week. We're going to be filming up in the north of Sweden. Have a good week, and I'll see you then.